stories and testimonies. And now, Christian Media.
Thank you very much, Katie Kennard, for that introduction. As always, hello, everybody, and welcome to this all-new edition of Christian Media Spotlight here on this, what is it, Thursday night. Great to have you all with us here this evening. Joniel here with you here on this Thursday. A little bit later than usual. Got off the day job a little bit behind schedule tonight. Had a couple things to attend to real quick before I took the air tonight. Good evening, everybody. It's hello, Red. What up, Ridley? Alongside Spudley. It's Jolie here. Oh, sorry. I just keeping the Lee going here. But yes, welcome everybody to the Hangout tonight. Awesome to have you with us tonight. We start with a video that's actually dedicated. I hit the wrong button. Dedicated by a member of our Spotlighter community. Oh, I'll just say their name, Bianca. Apparently, it's going out to Cassie, I guess. Bianca wanted to. I think. Well, here's what happened. All right. We played a song that we didn't know, and I partially didn't do my research on that to make sure it was as much of a oopsie block as it was. I don't think it fully did on Facebook, but surprisingly, it got blocked on YouTube. So, so Bianca really didn't get to see largely the Hangout that had her song. So she would love for us to play it again, the one with her and Park. So we're going to be playing that for you right now. Plus, we're going to share another one from the Bianca instrumental files. We're going to share a brand new one coming up in just a little bit. Plus, I haven't seen, which I'm not necessarily complaining, I haven't seen a lot of requests tonight. I don't think.
There is
but Bianca said she is listening tonight. Craig Malley, good evening to you. Hey, Joe and Liz. Good arvo, you guys and family. Been a minute. I'll be hanging around for a while, so looking forward to the show. Craig, good evening to you. I was just wondering about you the other day because we played a Hope Resounds song and we played a portion of the Hope Resounds, the conversation behind I Won't Forget. And I'm like, I haven't really seen or heard Craig on here in a little while. So I'm like, I wonder if he's just busy with things.
No. So. Just because he's on here, can we play a song that has really kind of resonated with this community from Craig and Drake? It was one of the first ones that we played of Still I Will.
Oh, you want Still I Will tonight? We'll play that here in just a little bit. I had my first track meet. What's up, Josh? He came in second place. Awesome stuff, dude. What do you race, sir? That almost is that a 200 time? It sounds like that 35.6 sounds like about a 200 meter time. Am I right? Am I wrong?
I don't know.
You can correct me if I'm wrong on that, Josh. It sounds like a former track dude here. That almost sounds like about a 200 time to me. But he came in second place. Congratulations. Nice job, Mr. Josh. First track meet of the season. It sounds like you are off and running. No pun. Well, maybe that wasn't pun intended. Run. We are live and we are alive. Yes. Janae, good evening to you. Yes, that is the 200 time. Okay, good. Good. What's up, Miriam? Good evening to you. What's up? Yes, Josh says yes, it is.
I don't know from the one that I sent you a day ago.
I will double check on that. There's a 50-50 on that. I will double check on that here in a little bit tonight. So yes, Miriam, good evening. Janae, good evening. Joshua, evening to you. Yes, so yes, that is a 200 time. That's what I figured. 35.6. I'm like, that has to be a 200 time. So I'm glad I guessed right on that one. Here is a tune. Again, we played this the other night. We're going to play it again tonight. Here is Bianca Mendoza. This is the tune, as we've stated before. that has the one, the only Park Peters on this particular tune. This is Bianca playing piano, kind of a dueling piano, I guess, sort of thing, with her recording partner, Park Peters. Here is the tune, Let There Be Peace. Once again, we played this one the other night on the Hangout. We got Hope Resounds coming up in just a little bit. We will have a brand new one from Bianca, a new instrumental that we haven't aired before here on this program tonight. We do have the National Day Days and so much more.
Miriam goes, hello, and I promise no you know what stories.
What stories are those?
Bathroom stories.
Oh.
She promises no bathroom stories tonight.
Oh, no, you know that wasn't the word she used.
Oh, she's going to do it anyway? Despite the LOL?
No, bathroom was not the word she used. It was poopy.
Oh, well, she just said she promises no
you know what stories? I know poopy stories.
Oh,
Come on,
God.
Elizabeth. we're gonna break her of her timidity of saying certain words if it's the last thing I do. Well, Greg says lots been going on down here, but all is good because God is. Amen to that. Hello, Miriam. Good evening to you. Nice to see you here on the Hangout tonight. Lots going on. Here is, of course, Bianca Mendoza, Park Peters. This is their tune, Let There Be Peace. A little dueling piano right now. Well, we all know Spud's right on that one. I just had to clarify it a little further.
No. I'm laughing because she autocorrected.
So Spid.
She meant Spud. She goes, Spud, I mean. But it autocorrected it to that.
Is that the cross between like a spud and a squid? Spid. You're a spud squid. A spid.
She goes, no.
A spud and a squid. A spid.
She says no.
Bianca and Park now.
Oh, no. You're right.
See? Bianca and Park Peters now. Joe and Spid here with you on the Thursday Music Hangout. Spid.
She meant Spud.
Spid.
Spid.
1,
she meant Spud.
3, 4.
Bianca Mendoza, along with Park Peters, Let There Be Peace here on the Music Hangout here on this Thursday night. That piano playing is totally awesome. Indeed, it is, Miriam. I hit I instead of you for Spud. That made it spid. I and you are next to each other.
It's
Well,
okay.
that is true. That is true.
It is okay, Miriam, because you're not the first person I think that has called me Spid instead of Spud.
I do have a poopy story, but I promise. Oh, you don't have to hold back on our account, Miriam. I mean,
Miriam, trust
you
me.
can feel free to share any squishy story you would like.
People are
Isn't that right, Spid?
Spud.
Right, Spad.
Spud. Wait, did you say?
Absolutely amazing piano melodies, beautiful, says Craig. Yes, awesome stuff. Thank you, Bianca, once again. We'll hear from Bianca in just a little bit as well.
But yes,
well, right now,
anyone is allowed to share anything they like.
That's right, Sped.
Spud.
Coming up, it's the often imitated, never duplicated. It is time for the national.
Oh, days.
Yes, it is. Let's give you the lowdown on what's going on for today, all the way through Saturday with Spot and I. What's bad?
Are
you good over there?
Just trying not to have a spit take on air.
Oh, I'll go ahead and drink more water. You need to stay hydrated. All right. You are so sweet, Spud. Yes, Spood is very sweet. All right. Spood Outhouse and I with you. It's kind of like poo, but Spood. Outhouse. Spood.
Yeah. Okay,
no, don't do that. Don't have a spit taker, else that'd be spewed. And then we had to call you a spewed Spud.
No.
Anyway, today, Thursday, the 24th of April already. We're less than a week away till like May already. It's National Pet Care for All Day. All pets, that is, not us. We're not pets.
Right. Spud. It's Spud.
Today is this is an interesting holiday. Today is Love Your Thighs Day. Love Your Thighs Day. Well, I happen to be kind of fond of mine. You know, I don't mind my calves either. You know, people at work call me because of the size of my calves. I have one person call me Captain Calves at work for a reason. Thighs, however, I mean, my shorts don't ride up high enough a lot of times for people to see my thighs. But that's beside the point. But it's Love Your Thighs Day, for whatever it's worth.
I don't know.
Do you love your thighs?
What?
Just the day. Anyway. National Brandon Day. National Pigs in a Blanket Day.
Oh, man.
That's right. It's basically wieners and a biscuit.
Do you know that
Pigs in a
someone
blanket.
came up with a recipe for combining a hot dog with grilled cheese to make it a grilled cheese hot dog? Put the hot dog in a grilled cheese sandwich and have a hot dog.
Now, we all know, we found out before on these national days that Spud can't do this.
No.
But for those of you that can, it's National Skipping Day today. Skipping.
I cannot skip.
And it's I don't know why they get their own day versus any other group, but and they're touring. I think they're coming to this area too. It's New Kids on the Block Day. Those of you remember New Kids on the Block.
I believe I got to see
I scream, you scream, we all scream for
ice cream.
Scream Day.
No,
It's Scream Day.
no. Well, then
Take our daughters and sons to work day. That's right. Who took their children to work today?
Nope, I did not go there.
And today is the legendary Barbara Streisand's birthday, and it's also Kelly Clarkson's birthday today. So that's what the national days are for
shall
today.
rewatch the Full House episode that had New Kids on the Block in
Tomorrow. It's the day to celebrate trees. And we have a lot of them here in the Pacific Northwest because it is a National Arbor Day. And I happen to live in an official arbor city, tree city. They have actual arbor cities that's actually recognized as tree cities. They're tree friendly. It's National Arbor Day tomorrow, though. National Arbor Day. Tomorrow is the day where Mr. Paul can take center stage because it's National Hug a Plumber Day. Hug a Plumber Day. So keep that in mind for tomorrow. If you see, Paul floating around, it's Hug a Plumber. Although, just make sure, one of the things I always want to mention, though, since they're known for this, hug them by their front side. Okay? Don't, if you see them at work, doing their thing on the sink, do not go to hug them by their plumber's crack. Okay? Just saying.
Why? No.
Missy says, I had pigs in a blanket on Easter Sunday for lunch. Indeed. Good stuff there. Mary Beth, good evening to you. Welcome aboard. Miriam says, my niece walked down the road to her neighbors to get a dozen of eggs. She talked for a while, longer than she should. In walking home, she started pooping. She was happy it didn't get on her jeans, but she washed her underwear in the toilet. That's my poopy story for you.
Oh gosh, no. Why would you?
We had a member at work one time though. It was an older gentleman. I felt so bad for him. You know what happens when sometimes you reach a certain age, you lose control of your functions. And the poor dude was trying to desperately make it to the restroom. And let's just say there's a little something that came out of his pant leg.
Oh, I think I remember you saying the story before.
Didn't quite make it. I'm like, oh, I felt so bad for the dude. Tomorrow is National Telephone Day. No, it's not the time to play telephone. The game. No, it's National Telephone Day to celebrate telephone. It is also Hairstylist Appreciation Day, where you can appreciate your hairstylist tomorrow. And also License Plate Day, where we celebrate our license plates tomorrow. National DNA Day tomorrow. Boy, that's a. Let's just put the G right away. It's National Celebrate Your Undergarments Day. National Mani-Pedi Day, National Plumbers Day. Food-wise, it's National Zucchini Bread Day. Who enjoys them some zucchini bread? That's right, zucchini bread tomorrow, yes. Also, it's...
dancing? Waddling like a penguin, maybe?
Penguins, yes. World Penguin Day.
I have a stuffed animal penguin.
Al Pacino's birthday is tomorrow as well. And finally, it is National...
You got a frog in your throat. Clear your throat day? 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 National Phlegm Day. Phlegm Day?
What do animals do when they do that? Hairball.
Oh, cat.
National Hairball Awareness. Hairball has its own awareness day. National
Please tell me you
Hairball Awareness Day.
please tell me you don't actually do that. Please, just don't tell
How
me you
many
do.
people have their animals,
Well, no,
made
but
their-
Janae says me.
I used to have it. Was it a cat that used to do it every once in a while when it got a little,
Janae
and you
says,
knew when it was about to let out a hairball. I'm like, oh,
Janae says me.
you what?
I think she.
There could be several things that could apply to, but I'm not quite sure which one you are
I
responding
think she
to
might
on
say
that
maybe
one.
the hairball comment. I don't know.
I don't know for sure. Anyway, Saturday. Moving around. So she might have to clarify that in a little bit here. Saturday is National Pretzel Day on Saturday.
Yum.
That's right, pretzels.
I love pretzels.
And Saturday we pay homage to one of the best Pooh characters there is around. Days, weeks, months, who knows?
Eeyore.
Eeyore's birthday. That's right.
And the also time when I said on February 6th of 22. Days, weeks, months.
Or as he's mentioned the song, a donkey named Eeyore is his friend. Yeah. See?
What else is for Saturday?
Saturday is Get Organized Day. Ooh, Craig, where are you when we need you? Craig, pay attention to this. Pay attention. There better be people just ambushing Craig on Saturday. You know why? Saturday. You ready for this, Craig? You better. Hopefully, you're still out there. This will be a big letdown if you're not. All right. Pay close attention, Craig. Saturday is Hug an Australian Day.
Now, Craig, get together for lunch with Pappy Pete and Rach and whomever else, and just
so hug it out with them Aussies on Saturday. And Craig, let me know how successful of a hugging day it was on Saturday. Independent Bookstore Day on Saturday. Also, National Day of Puppetry on Saturday.
He goes, how convenient.
National Garage Day on Saturday. National Go Birding Day on Saturday. It's a day for Gabriel Day. It's National Help a Horse Day. Help a horse do what?
I don't know.
I don't know.
But
National Jason Day. National Kids and Pets Day. National No Makeup Day on Saturday.
I don't wear makeup anyway.
National Rebuilding Day. National Sense of Smell Day. We celebrate our sniffers on Saturday. Remember Your First Kiss Day. Oh, isn't that sweet? On Saturday. National South Dakota Day. It's Richter Scale Day, where we celebrate, that's right, the earthquake scale day. It's a Save the Frogs Day on Saturday. Lots of stuff on Saturday. Stop Food Waste Day on Saturday. World Healing Day on Saturday. World Veterinary Day on Saturday. And also on Saturday, it is National, for those of you who are familiar with laundry, that's right, it's the day to celebrate the old pesky static cling. That's right, it's National Static Cling Day. You're welcome. That is the national days.
With the one you said earlier about like the whole first thing, I'm like,
can't wait for Saturday.
And he also says how convenient.
My belated cat Sylvester used to get hairballs. Oh.
But she also said no hairball for her.
Hey, Joe, I sent you my license plate that Homer got for me for my birthday one year at a car show. You can share it if you want to.
But Janae says, what? No hairball.
Yeah. Let me go look at this here.
Do you remember for mostly the first few parts of like Hangout and stuff. Do you remember when like the puppies would try to get their few minutes of fame?
All the time.
Let alone, I think if I remember correctly, one climbed up on your shoulder toward the back there and like jumped on your keyboard or something.
Oh, there was lots of animal antics for a certain amount of time there. That is for darn sure.
And Dustin Blue still do antics?
No. Here is a request from Spud. Here's Hope Resounds. The old Still I Will.
We haven't
It's
played this
here
one in a while.
on the Music Hangout on this Thursday night.
I'm gonna find out how long it's been. Get back to.
I feel like there was some occasion where we played it recently. I don't know if maybe we have or haven't. I don't know, but it's we're gonna play the acoustic sessions version, which is of course is just Craig and Rach. I don't wear makeup either, Spud. Well, neither do I. Oh, sorry, it's right.
The only time I wore makeup was when I was in theater for plays and musicals, or whenever there was a time when I had to wear it when I was in one of my siblings' weddings. That's the
On
only
that one
that I
time, you
wore
had to look like a human potato.
Huh?
Oh wait. Here's Hope Resounds. Still I Will. Joe and Spood Outhouse with you on the Thursday night music hangout. Right, Spid?
Spud.
Right.
Spud.
Right.
Spud.
Right.
Spud.
Whatever you want to be known as, Spid.
Spud.
How could it be that grace would cover me in this place? I'm breathing.
That's right, a song from the old 2020 there. That is Still I Will here on the Music Hangout.
It hasn't been too long, but February 1st of 2024 was one of the last times it looks like we played it.
Indeed, it is the Music Hangout. We've got a song now from another new one from
It's also
Bianca Mendoza now. Yes, Spid?
Oh no, I was just gonna say after this one, I was gonna say today is Ben Stout's birthday and Daquan's birthday.
How would you like to sing some peeps a happy birthday?
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Ben and Daquan. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, many more on Channel 4 and Scooby-Doo on Channel 2 and all that happy fun stuff. Happy birthday to all of you celebrating birthdays this week. Here is a tune. We've got a couple more instrumentals to share with you over the course of this next little bit of time. Right now, here is a tune. We've got a tune coming up on the Sunday Night Music Hangout to round out Bianca's new stuff called Things. Calling Things I Love coming up on Sunday. Things I Love coming up on Sunday. Right now, here is a tune from Bianca, a new one. That's right. It's another one in the new Bianca instrumental files here. This one is called The Love of My Life. That's right. The love
Let there
of
be
my
peace.
life.
Let there be peace, so I will. The love of my life. Yep.
Gotta love them song. Gotta love them song themes, don't we? Beautiful song. Yes, it is one of our perennial favorites around here. The Old Hope Resounds, and Still I Will. Thank you, Craig and Rach, for fantastic song. Of course, I know this song. I would hope Craig did, since he
See, now that would be a fun thing.
May or may not have knew the writer.
See, this would be fun. Test Craig's knowledge on when each song premiered.
No, well, no. Since he better yet, since he like written probably like 95% of Hope Resound's songs, probably it would be great if we played like a "Don't Forget the Lyrics" type of game on Craig.
Yes.
And we just stopped the music at a certain point, and he had to like, "What's the next lyric?" And it's one of those where hopefully that he. See how many.
Guessing the lyric, you have to have him sing as he guesses the next line.
Nice singing, says Miriam.
Have him sing the next line when you get. Oh, game show time, is it?
Game show time, is it?
Well,
one of these days, it'll have to have you back on the show. We'll have to probably play like a "Don't Forget the Lyrics"
and have him sing it,
Craig, and we'll have to like see if you can spot on guess your own lyrics, like lickety
Let's
split.
let Rach and Craig go head to head with.
What's the next line in such and such song? Oh. Yeah, Bianca would probably know them all just about as well as Craig. You're probably right about that. We'll have to figure that out there, Craig.
Can we let Craig and Rach go head to head with each other?
Yeah. See, that's a great idea too, Craig. Yeah. I wonder who would win between you and Rach in that one, Craig.
And then can we just have them guess each other's quotes that they've said over years?
Here's Bianca. Love of my life. Music Hangout Thursday night. There we go. That is Bianca Mendoza there. Fantastic stuff there. That is called The Love of My Life. It's right here on the Music Hangout. Miriam says her piano playing is so calming. Yes, it is. How appropriate for this time of evening as we're lullabying ourselves into sleep. Hopefully, we won't lull the hosts into this deep, dark sleep before we get off the air, because we wouldn't want Spud to,
I don't
on
snore.
here.
I don't snore, guys.
Right.
I promise, I don't snore.
That sounds like someone who definitely snores. That sounds like something they would say.
I never have snored.
Oh, never is a pretty strong word.
I don't think I've ever have snored.
We might have to get your parents to verify this one.
Mom, if you can hear this, please come in and defend on this one, because I have not snored.
She says, use the big word, never. Never, ever has she made a single solitary noise in her sleep. Ever. Never, ever.
Hey, we can even ask Bianca, because there's been several different times when
yeah, you've had your mic off for some of them too.
Yes, but see,
and how do
here's
you
the
know
thing.
you haven't snored?
But here's the thing. When I was
You
talking
used
to
a big word like never in your
Yes,
sleep.
but-
Never. You know what never means, right?
Yeah,
Never,
I do.
ever have in your life have you snored.
Okay, but we can ask Bianca on this too, because I was on the phone with her on the regular phone call, and when I woke up to her talking to me, I said, Bianca, did I do anything or did I make any sound? And she said, no. However, she said there was noises, so I said it probably was like Messenger or something going off.
No, I'm sure A, you snored, and B, you shouldn't fart so loudly on Messenger. Gosh.
No, it wasn't even
Messenger.
Messenger.
I know it's
It
normal.
wasn't Messenger.
I know it's normal.
I was talking to.
Well,
I
if
was
it was
talking to her on a
Zoom,
regular
whatever.
phone call.
Your phone call, even worse. Oof. Just be glad
No,
it's.
she said
I know it's completely normal, Spud, for people to pass gas in their sleep. I know it's completely
Ew.
normal. It happens.
Gross.
But sorry, Bianca, if you had some of those noises from
No,
Spid
she said that
over on the call.
She said that I never ever did anything that was whatever it was.
Love this, Bianca, says Cassie.
Someone
so
help me
great
out.
to hear Bianca play so beautifully,
Yes.
says Craig. My other niece snores loudly, says Miriam.
Mom, if you are watching, please come into this chat and defend me with this.
Yes. Defend Spudley, because she's saying that she never snores and she never
Okay, I don't need
Rudy
to
Tooty fresh and fruity in her sleep.
Gross. It's gross. That's just gross.
Anyway.
But no,
I know. I gotta be careful when I'm going out to cover like a break at a gas station. I have to be careful and say I got gas. Just gotta be careful not to say that, because it just sounds wrong when you say it that way. Anyway,
Red goes, I think she snores.
See?
Red, you've been saying that for a long time. Although Cassie says, Brittany said I was humming in my sleep the other day.
Humming in your sleep?
Takes talent to hum in your sleep.
What were you humming by chance?
Maybe she was humming a song she wrote.
Yes. What were we humming in our sleep? Maybe she was humming the Rubber Ducky song. It does hum it.
There you go. She said I sounded like a bee.
A bee. Oh my gosh. Talking about my other niece made me think of another poopy story. I will save it for another time. Where do you come up with all these poopy stories? I don't know what I was humming. I was asleep. Valid point. I just gotta wonder what you hum in your sleep.
Don't worry, I'll ask Brittany later. I'll get the story from
I
Brittany.
think she yodels in her sleep.
Who, Cassie or me?
Both, maybe. Never can tell.
Okay, I really don't yodel in my sleep.
Mm-hmm.
I may have talked in my sleep when I was little, but I definitely do not hum, yodel,
right,
or anything else that is being said of what I may or may not have done.
Right.
Okay, I literally, when I fall asleep, I don't make any sound of like the things I do.
Sure you don't. Her words, not mine, says Cassie.
Don't worry, I'll get it from Brittany later of what you were humming.
Well, we'll leave alongside Elizabeth, I make random miscellaneous unknown noises in my sleep. Spid outhouse.
Nope, Spud, and I don't.
Here is a request from Bianca now. This is Anna Waters and Every Need on the music.
The every need I need right now is talking to you in a moment.
Right, Spid. Just try not to make any loud random noises.
It's at the
still on the air because we family show.
The every need I need right now is to talk to you here in a minute about something.
Oh, see, she's going to admit to me privately that she passes gas and snores in her sleep, but doesn't want everybody else to know.
No, that's not what I'm gonna do.
Completely okay. I could totally. I understand that one there, Spid. I totally understand. She yodels. I really do. She yodels. I really do snore. Miriam, talking about farts in bed. I would pull the cover over Homer's head. See that? Oh boy.
Song, please.
That's well.
Song, please.
That's what we'd like to call the old Dutch oven technique.
Song, please.
Yeah, the old Dutch oven technique. Yep.
Song, please.
Woo, boy. I know plenty of spouses who would even threaten to do the Dutch oven thing, and they'd be on the couch faster than you can say the words Dutch oven. Man.
Song, please.
Oh. Although Miriam, you aren't really totally for sure. You would pull the cover over Homer's head. Does that mean you would be the one passing gas and making him smell it? Or would you be pulling the blanket over Homer's head when he did it and you Dutch oven himself with his own? The whole die in your own sleep type thing. That's what we need more clarity on. See.
Song, please, song.
Spud does the yodelay, and I do the hee-hoo.
Please, song, please.
Song, here is Every Need right here.
Yes. The Every Need
for Spood and Company right here.
No, Spud.
Music Hangout this Thursday night.
Spud.
Mm-hmm.
It is Spud.
Yep. A snory Spid.
No, I don't snore.
He's snory Spid.
Nope, I don't snore.
Oh.
Saturday was silent. Surely.
no place I can run from you. You see the depths of me, and there's nothing I could say to make you love me more. No one else I can be for you. You want me to be myself. Your love has changed me. You've rearranged me in the way I see. I know that you will never leave. Your love meets every need. It changes everything. Oh, whoa, whoa. Oh, whoa, whoa. All that I have given you, you have made renew. All the things I held on to, they were never any good. Though I pushed and pulled away to see how far you go, you showed you love me anyway. So now I really know your love has changed me. You've rearranged me in the way I see. I know that you will never leave. Your love meets every need. It changes everything. You know my name, you know my ways. You give me grace in a sweet exchange. You see my heart, my every need. The mess I made of all I made. You know my name, you know my ways. You give me grace in a sweet exchange. You see my heart, my every need. You give me life, now you are mine. Your love has changed me. You've rearranged me in the way I see. I know that you will never leave. Your love meets every need. It changes everything. Oh, whoa, whoa. Oh, whoa, whoa. Oh, whoa,
Another one of our perennial favorites around here, that is Anna Waters and Every Need, a song that has been around for much of the last 5 years. That made its debut at Night of Hope #3. And we did an interview with her. I believe it was before she was one of our very first kickoff show guests. I believe it was before Night of Hope 5, I think. Fall Fest, Rock Fest. I can't remember. I know we interviewed her before as one of our very first kickoff show guests. I want to say it was before Night of Hope 5, I think. That was probably about 2020.
September 26, 2020, Night of Hope 5 Fall Fest.
Night of Hope 5. See? I remembered. Yes, Night of Hope 5 is where we interviewed her. It was a very cool interview. And actually, the way it was shot, the way it was filmed and pieced together, it was actually her in Australia and me and here in Lacey. But there was some really cool, and I think Anna kind of pieced it together for us. It was edited in a way that you saw her in a different little camera angle. It's very cool. She did that for us like that. It was very awesome. Love this song, as do we. One of our favorites around here. Good beat. This is Miriam. And Miriam says, when I would fart.
Oh.
When the whole Dutch oven thing. See, that's how you know you've got some to be proud of when you're Dutch ovening your own Mr. Oh, she says, in case you're wondering, and the silent ones were wicked. There's a reason why they call them silent but deadly. And you know it's even worse than Spud's Con. You know it's even worse when you blast yourself out in the room. Like when you clear the room and you can't even handle your own. That just shows that's. Oof. By what do you mean? Spud, where the heck are you? Get back here. Miriam
That's
says,
why I went off camera.
Homer had no choice but to take it all in. I was bigger than him.
This is why I went off camera. Because of that. It was because of that comment that I went off camera and muted myself. Because I knew something else was going to be coming and I had to go off camera. No.
Were you bigger? Like, were you taller than him? Or you just you knew how to? I feel I
Don't imagine.
it's so hilarious, but I almost feel bad for Homer right about now because he just was like, you just picture him sleeping, and I can just picture Miriam coming up with a sinister laugh, like he, just straight to laugh, he, just like ambush him with a pillow right over his head.
Oh gosh. Oh no, Misty.
Homer, Homer took it like a champ. I would imagine he did. It sounds like.
Oh, Misty.
I don't fart.
Don't want to know at this point. Nope. Nuh-uh. I don't want to know. Nope. Don't want to know. And you lost your headset there. No, not you. Not you, Miriam. I was saying it to Misty's comment. Don't be sorry, Miriam. I was saying it to Misty's comment.
I whisper in my underwear from the Minions.
I was telling Misty I don't want to know about whatever that meant.
Whew.
Oh gosh, no.
Just don't get stuck in the vending machine.
Misty.
Oh, I fart because I fart because it's the only gas I can afford. True that. Especially if you live here in the Northwest. Good grief. Washington,
Miriam,
California. I wish we could sometimes power our cars by that kind of gas. Let me tell you.
Oh gosh.
Miriam, I'm bigger, faster. He was skinny.
Yes. Miriam, you don't have to be sorry about whatever you were.
This is a deadly conversation.
I thought
beans, the magical fruits. The more you eat, the more you do what, Spud?
See, I thought that last comment was going to be like the silent and that together. There.
And what?
The silent and that whatever.
And what?
The silent and the thing that Janae said after.
She can't even say the word deadly.
I can. I just didn't want to.
She needs help, folks.
I can.
She probably can't even say the word fart.
Actually. Okay, fine. I'll tell the story.
Mm-hmm.
There is a story here. See, my older sister that used to live in Washington State, right where you live now.
Even greater.
Right where you live now. My older sister, when she was over here, not at this house, but at our Cellarable house, she was visiting, and she got me this children's book, right? It was a children's book, and It was with a dog. His name was Walter. But Walter wasn't just like your ordinary dog like Blue. It was just a good dog and everything. No, this Walter the dog in the book, especially the title, let's say Walter was unique because it was, and she got me to read the book, no less, in front of my family. My mom and my dad and my other siblings heard it. So, what did I read? Oh, that's right. Walter the farting dog. Yes. It is a real book, and I read it. Per my sister's request. Out loud. To my family. Even though, like, she read it the first time, and then had me read it a second time. Uh-huh.
I bet you they loved every single minute of that, too. I would imagine.
Oh, yes. But see,
Miriam says, if you really want a really stinky fart, eat a cold sauerkraut.
Crow.
That's right, some cold sauerkraut. I'll give you some crazy, smelly ones. Oh, Red, thank you for always the on-topic one here. Red says the lyrics to the... Oh, it's an Australian tune, no less. Oh, great. The lyrics to the Australian Beans song are, beans are good for your heart. The more you eat, the more you toot. The more you toot, the better you feel. So eat your beans at every meal.
I feel like on Zoom Hangouts when there wasn't a Zoom after party, I feel like
true. This is what Spud does. From the Minions, if you fart loudly in public, just yell "Jet power" and start walking faster.
Okay. No. Okay. See. No, I do not do that.
She has done that in public.
No, I don't do that at all.
Jet power.
No. Okay. See, Misty brings up Minions, so now I got to bring up this story. See, there is a Minions Bean Boozled game that my brother and I played. Never again will I play the Minions Bean Boozled game because I got the bad Minion jelly bean of a minion fart. Never again. It was rancid.
Okay, what exactly does a minion fart taste like?
I wouldn't even.
I don't even want to know what it smells like. Good thing we can't smell each other. But what would you say a minion fart tasted like, Spud?
Oh, I wouldn't even
want to
know.
Enlighten the public, enlighten everyone on here as the trier of the minion fart beans. What the heck would a minion fart resemble exactly? Well, see, if you had to say.
What made this better is my brother goes, how would you know what something like that would taste like, or even everything else? Because
that's what I want to know with those things. It's just like, yeah, oh, this tastes like grass clippings. So what did somebody do? Take grass clippings and go, yeah, it tastes pretty close.
Because he was asking me how I would know.
Poo. What are they going to put dog poo in their mouth and go, no, I think it needs a little more seasoning. I think it needs a little bit more of this.
That jelly bean was
toothpaste I can kind of understand.
That jelly bean though?
But like stinky socks? How are you going to know what a stinky sock tastes like?
That jelly bean though?
You can try to replicate what it smells like and try to develop a taste that way, but I just picture somebody in the taste lab going, just like eating their feet, eating their socks. I'm like,
that jelly bean that I tried.
This isn't quite. It needs a little more something.
Yeah, that jelly bean that I tried. That jelly bean I tried that day. It was so rancid, so horrible. My mom was asking what's wrong, and I'm like, you don't want to know. And I'm trying to like drink water.
That's what I'm saying. I would hate to be the guy that would have to taste. Yep, sorry, not enough minion fart in that.
Oh my gosh. Sorry. Okay, but honestly though,
no, it needs more fart.
Okay, you know how. Okay,
no more of that.
Do you know the phrase?
Yeah, a little saltier.
Oh God, ew. Do you know the phrase? Do you know the phrase when like?
Oh, the sauerkraut fart smells like sulfur.
Ew. Do you? Ew. Do you know? Like if someone has like it like bad breath and stuff, like and imagine having that and then taking the jelly bean that I ate and then making it a million times worse because if you had really and like for days of that or weeks, months, year, whatever, that's how bad the jelly bean was of rancidness that I'm like, ugh, no, never again. Never again will I have that. That's why I don't play Bean Boozled anymore. I will never play it again. Not even if someone paid me to play it, I would not play it. I can't do it. I'll stick to the good jelly beans. That's it. Sorry.
That's true. Missy sent this quote.
¿Qué pasa? Uh-oh. Apparently, my stories have made Miriam think of another story. My stories have made Miriam think of another story. Oh, boy. Oh, Miriam, what did I just do? She has another story for us.
Misty says that she shared this little minion gif, and it says, "You know you're getting older when one bad fart throws your entire back out."
Ew.
That would suck.
And Miriam has.
that would stink.
And Miriam's got another story for us.
Oh, another poopy story. Oh, how appropriate.
But oh no, jelly beans.
Because if a fart turns into that, Miriam, it's gone too. That's what you call trust a fart. If you trust a fart, you just playing Russian roulette. If you already think, oh, is this gonna? Nope. Or if you have an upset stomach and you think, oh, this is safe, I can let that one. Nope.
Gross.
Nope. Can't do it. Can't do it. Hey, should probably get to at least one more song here before we. I was gonna say slide on out of here, but given the current topic, that might not be a proper term to use. Slide along with
no
what we're talking about, because that sounds a little too much like
no.
If you're sliding into
No,
never mind.
don't do that. Don't do that one. Hey.
I keep my stories to myself too soon. Oh no.
If I had to
no.
See,
you
Cassie,
got stories? You got fart stories? Oh, come on.
See,
Let's go.
Cassie, let it be known that if I just shared half of those stories myself on here, even though I didn't want to, then I will take a quote out of Red's book from yesterday. Just put on everything else to tell the story.
Hey. If Spud has to tell stories about reading Puff the Farting Dragon in front of her entire family, And it was a dog. Sorry, Walter the Farting Dog. Oh, sorry. If she has to say that, what do you mean too soon?
And Janae goes, no.
Too soon? What do you mean
Janae
too
goes,
soon? Did you have a fart story like happened yesterday or something?
Maybe she means too soon.
Did it happen like tonight or something? Is there something you need to share with the class?
Maybe it happened a minute ago and she said too soon. Maybe. Wait, you do not.
My friend had a little a little dog. It's a dog.
Yes.
We were looking for Kato and couldn't find him. Here he pooped in her good shoe. What do you mean I win?
You do not win
You
yet.
haven't shared any story. Let us
You
be
don't
the
win
judge
yet.
of whether you win or not. Come on.
She goes,
Share.
"Oh no, Cassie, do not make me
See,
FaceTime you
how
while
much,
we're on
how
here."
much, how much you want to say she doesn't have no stories and she's just trying to talk a big game just to make everybody think that she wins?
Cassie, don't make me
See,
FaceTime you.
she's afraid to bring her A-game fart story, which
Hey,
either means
Cassie,
number
don't make
one,
me.
she doesn't have them, or number two, she's got a fart game and fart stories that could, pun intended, blow us all out of the water.
Cassie, don't make me one, either FaceTime
Totally
you
pun
while
intended.
on here, or two, message Red to see if you are one telling us a half truth about this whole thing and joking.
Why would Red know the fart stories?
Well, Red is like with
So why would he know the fart stories?
because maybe
She
she told
just ran
him.
around going, "Yeah, let me tell you, brother. Let me tell you the
Maybe-
fart story that happened."
Maybe she told him.
Happy birthday, John Ross.
Happy birthday. Cassie's just cracking up over here like, LOL, no. LOL. Cassie, do not make me message you and see if you have a story. Wait, what about jelly beans and licorice, Miriam? What about jelly beans and licorice? Oh, even someone said, Cassie.
Black jelly beans and black licorice. That's oof. That's quite the combo. Well, what about black licorice flavored jelly beans? I mean, that's what black jelly beans are, I thought.
She's getting told to do it. She's like, tell us.
Don't make us start a little thing going, tell us, tell us, tell us, tell. Oh, number two. Yes. Poop, yes. Number two. Yes. Tell us, tell us.
Joe. Joe. Two new little fun things that I told Kat Lee I would probably share with you on air tonight because she came up with these after we got done recording tonight or today's podcast. You know how we have Night of Soap?
Mm-hmm.
And you know how we have Night of Hope? Well, her first idea was to come up with a donut themed show called Night of Dough, where we eat donuts while doing the show. Then instead of like another theme show was a Night of Coffee type show where it was literally called Night of Joe. To which I said that you would probably say something like really funny, like, what, you're gonna have meat or something? And then she goes, no, not that type of. And then she said, like, coffee, a cup of, yeah. I'm like, okay. And she goes, I'll co-host any of those type of shows or do whatever kind of hosting he wants me to do, but yeah. Okay.
And I wasn't invited.
Okay, the podcast that was after we got done recording the podcast on Zoom, and Kat was about to get lunch, and we were talking about how she doesn't like Dunkin's egg sandwiches anymore and everything.
Because why? They give her the farts?
No, she says
Sometimes
they just don't
egg
taste.
gives people farts.
Well, she just said they just don't taste great anymore like they used to.
I wonder if Kat's got any fart stories.
Yeah. All I know is she's not up at this time right now because she's asleep.
And
Cassie, again, do you have a story to tell or do you not?
Oh no. I'll save you the image of this one.
Thank you.
There's a graphic that Misty shared. I think it's like a duck or a penguin or something that says, "I don't fart. I just whisper in my pants. Sometimes it's a scream." Another one she just shared was of a little chicky duck type of thing, and it says, "If people are talking about you behind your back, then just fart."
No. No.
That is a great point. That is a great point. That'll teach him to talk behind your back. That'll teach him.
Oh dear.
I mean, isn't that what you do, Spud?
No.
What? If they talk behind your back, just fart.
Ew. You know who we have not heard from in a while that has not shown up on these hangouts in quite some time?
What's that?
Olgie.
Oh, Olgie.
Olgie has kind of disappeared off the grid from here. She needs to fix that.
Probably.
Oh, and I did tell her about the April Fool's joke that Red did with me. I did tell her about that.
Did you know?
And I said that one is not ever going to happen. Oh, Miriam. Oh, Miriam. Oh, Miriam.
Want to remind you, probably on Saturday at this point, we are going to air. That's right, folks. This weekend, it is the 200th episode of the Christian Media Spotlight radio show, the 4-year anniversary, 200th episode. Tune in as we are going to be probably taping it at some point tomorrow morning, probably. 200th episode. We are going to be featuring at least one of the songs that played on our very first edition of our show. Plus, we are going to be playing a number of the artists that we featured on that very first show, as well as part of our 200th show. And we've got some celebratory liners from our Spotlighter community wishing us congratulations on the 200th show and 4th anniversary. If you want to wish us congratulations on our 200th show, if you want to get it in tonight's pretty much the cutoff for that, ministerjoe@gmail.com, as we are probably taping that episode in the morning. So if you want to get that last one in, you have not had a chance to do so, you can send your 10 to 30 second congratulations to ministerjoe@gmail.com. We'll try to get those in there. But yes, 200th show coming
Happy
your way.
weekend to you. Happy
This
weekend to you. Happy
So,
weekend to
thank
Joe.
you. So we will let you know. Stay tuned to our socials to see. We'll debut it on the Christian Media Spotlight Radio Network first before it goes out to our stations on Saturday.
And
So stay tuned to our socials in the next day or two. So
you know,
200th episode coming this
do you
weekend
know
of our
when you'll
weekly
air
radio show.
the video of
Probably tomorrow sometime. Probably, and we're going to try for tomorrow morning on that. Miriam said these nights here are nights of dope for me. Dopamine natural. Instead of taking the Parkinson pill that makes the brain think that it's there. Love you all here. We love y'all too there, Miriam. We love you too. For sure. Or I could sound hip. For shizzle. No, never mind. I'm not going to do that again. Anyway. We are just about out of here, I think, for this particular edition here. And yes.
I have something to share with people toward the end.
Oh, do you? Oh, do you now?
Mm-hmm. I do.
And what would that be?
It's a musical surprise of sorts.
A musical surprise?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Well then. Let's see here. Let's do this real quick. We're gonna play. I think we're gonna play some Wendell Griffin. I think is our final tune tonight here on our program. We're gonna do something from our Night of Hope 5 series. We're gonna do. I think we're gonna do "Shall Be Saved" here in just a moment or two.
No, I'm not going to admit that, Reg, because I don't do it.
Wait, what?
You said she's going to admit she snores in song form.
Right.
That's not my musical surprise, but good try.
I mean, we all knew that, though.
That's not what I'm doing.
Wait, what?
That's not.
Oh, right. That's right. We were trying to save that from coming public, but you're right. How could we be so silly? You fart in song form. Gosh,
Ew,
I'm
no.
sorry. We got it.
No,
Totally.
ew, no. No. Ew, no.
Are you sure?
I'm.
I heard you play. I heard you play quite the trumpet.
Ew, oh, no, Joe. But this musical surprise is one that will hold.
Oh, a musical surprise. That sounds fun.
It is, because this one will hold special meaning.
Must have been a warm day in the South if you got in the old pool already there, Misty. Hopefully you enjoyed that. Jenna, I didn't do it. I didn't do it either.
I don't know what we're talking about. And hello, Daquan, and happy
So,
birthday.
hello, Daquan. How you doing? Welcome aboard. So, before we get to our final song tonight and a little interview snippet from Anna Waters, what song do you have to fart? I mean, sing for us.
Sing.
Fart,
Joe.
sing.
Sing. No. No, this one's a little bit of a special meaning.
I mean, the
because
farts could add percussion.
No. This is the musical song that I chose for tonight that I'm gonna do is Blessed Union of Souls, the only song. I see the choir in the robes being played a place, and they all sing hallelujah. All the people in the front and all the people in the back are singing praises to you. And I close my eyes and let the music wash right over me, just like the blood of the Lamb that washed me clean. I'm looking through the book at the hymns that 1,000 men have written for you. Amazing grace, and I'll fly away, and joyful we adore you. And it occurred to me that the songs I sing, although they're beautiful, They just don't compare to the best one that I know. You're the melody, the words, you're the chorus. 'Cause you gladly laid your life down for us. All the blessings that you bring, you're the only song I ever want to sing. All the sinners and the saints got something to say, but we know who gave them voices. And we're all down here in the atmosphere just making joyful noises. Birds are singing in the air, thunder crashes like a drum. Your song is everywhere, it was my first number one. You're the melody, the words, you're the chorus. 'Cause you gladly laid your life down for us. All the blessings that you bring, you're the only song I ever want to sing. Sing hallelujah, hallelujah. Sing hallelujah, hallelujah. You're the melody, the words, you're the chorus. 'Cause you gladly laid your life down for us. You're the melody, the words, you're the chorus. 'Cause you gladly laid your life down for us. All the blessings that you bring, Lord of lords and King of kings, we will let our voices ring. You're the only song we ever want to sing. You're the only song I ever want to sing. Hallelujah. You're the only song I ever want to sing. Hallelujah. You're the only song I ever want to sing.
Of course, that is our theme song there. Blessed Universal, the only song here. That's done by Spid Outhouse. Here on
Spud.
What?
Spud.
Sorry, Spud Outhouse here on the
No,
Music Hangout.
Holthouse.
Huh?
Holthouse. Holthouse is my last name.
All right. Spid Holthouse here on the Music.
Spud.
Huh?
Spud.
That's right. Spud Bathhouse here on the Music Hangout tonight.
Spud.
On this Thursday night. We've got
oh man.
our final tune, Glendale Griffin, coming up in just a few moments. But right now, we thought we would show you, since we referenced it a little bit earlier, here is a little snippet, a little tidbit for you of the Anna Waters interview that we did close to 5 years ago. Here is a little portion of that right now here on the Music Hangouts. Take a look at this, folks.
Media Spotlight. This is a place where we give you the stories and testimonies behind your favorite personalities in Christian entertainment. We have a wonderful guest joining us here on the program. We are going to be featuring another one of her songs come up in a little bit on our next Night of Hope broadcast. Her last song, Every Need, was broadcast on our Night of Hope edition number 3. She joins us all the way from the land down under, Australia, Melbourne, Australia. Please welcome Anna Waters to the show. Anna, how are you? Thanks for being here.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me, Joe. I'm good. I'm going really well. Thank you.
Now, when did you get your start in music? How long have you been doing music professionally now? And when did you first know that music was something that you were meant to do and wanted to kind of pursue as a career and a gifting of yours?
Yeah, well, I mean, music's been part of my whole life. I grew up playing the flute at school and singing. I grew up in a pretty musical household and was playing the flute at church, and then I started singing a little bit more, and I ended up going to university and studying voice there, and that was I didn't even really know how that decision kind of came about. I just felt like, yeah, there's more for me to pursue in music, but I didn't know what that looked like. So yeah, I just went away and did some music, and then I did a lot of singing in weddings and lots of that sort of side of it, cafe stuff, that sort of thing. And then not until I really started singing in Sons of Korah, the band, did I realize that, oh, actually, there's a lot more that I really, that I have to offer and that I want to pursue. So it's only been maybe a few years that I've actually thought, doing music professionally is something that I want to pursue. So I do that. And then there's also my, 9-to-5 job, you could say, as a music therapist. So music is a part of my everyday.
I love it. Now, you are only, I believe, our third guest to join us on the program in our dozen years or so history from outside the States. We had one person joining us from the UK. We had somebody from Switzerland a couple weeks ago. You're among the furthest to ever join us on the program away from where we're located. What is the Christian music scene like in Australia? Is it comparable with some of the same names that you might find in the States, or is the Christian music culture a bit different down there in Australia?
I would say it's, when you listen to our Christian radio stations, there's a lot of American artists or Australians who are now living in America are played on our radios. It's challenging. It's challenging for Australian artists to get our music out there. So we've got a lot more people kind of doing it independently, and, with the pandemic and everything happening, lots of people are just taking control of social media and just trying to do a lot more stuff that way to get their music out there.
How has this last 4 or 5 months been for you as a musician? Has it affected Australia in much the same way as it's affected the States, where a lot of stuff has been put to a halt as far as performances and things like that nature? And how have you been filling the time? Have you been doing a lot more in-studio time, a lot more songwriting? How have you been filling your time these last few months?
I've been in the studio, which has been so much fun. It's been out, like we've had pretty, strong restrictions. So a lot of the, most people have been at home for, I don't know how long now, working from home, all that sort of thing, only going out for exercise and different things. So it's pretty strict, but it's been working, which is great. But that's given me time so I work from home as a music therapist. So I work on Zoom. Zoom is my workplace at the moment. And then when I'm not there, I've been in the studio working on new songs and writing. I've done a little bit of songwriting over Zoom. So I've been able to use this time really well to get some music nearly done.
There you go. That is part of our interview there from back a number of years ago. That was what is that? That was back from about close to 5 years ago. 9-to-5 Fall Fest. That was about 4.5 years ago, give or take, about the fall of 2020. If you want to hear that in full effect, you just go to Christian Media Spotlight for Facebook page. You can search Anna Waters or search 9-to-5 Fall Fest, and then it's a part of our kickoff show. You can see that particular clip. It's about a half-hour interview, give or take. It was brilliantly edited, too. Kudos to Anna Waters' team who helped with that one. Final tune right now before we get to our closing prayer tonight. Here is Glendale Griffin, now back from the aforementioned special. Here is the beautiful tune, Shall Be Saved. Glendale Griffin. Been a while since we heard this one. Here it is for you now. Shall be saved.
Every need, the only song shall be saved.
Exactly. Music Hangout tonight.
Jesus, I come, bowing down, tears filling in my eyes, confessing I need you to live in my heart, with hopes of a brand new start. Your grace and forgiveness is what I need to heal this broken soul. 'cause I need you now more than yesterday, more than ever today. Lord, I need you now. You said in your word that whosoever shall call out your name shall be saved. Shall be saved. Jesus, I love you more than words can express how I feel inside. Through trials and storms, my soul is restored by your unfailing love. Your grace and forgiveness has strengthened me and healed my broken heart. So here I am, Jesus, I'm down on my knees where I will continually pray. Please let your mercy and grace fall out like rain. 'Cause I need you now more than yesterday, more than ever today. Lord, I need you now. You said in your word that whosoever shall call out your name shall be saved. Oh, please let your mercy and grace fall out like rain. Because I need you now more than yesterday, more than ever today. Lord, I need you now. Please let your mercy and grace fall out like rain. Because I need you now more than yesterday, more than ever today. Lord, I need you now. You said in your word that whosoever shall call out your name shall call out your name shall call out your name shall be saved. You shall be saved. There's no denying it. You shall be saved.
Glendale Griffin and Shall Be Saved. You're on the music hangouts. So good to hear that song from Night of Hope 5. Fall Fest is originally aired. Of course, that was his second appearance on the Night of Hope series at that point. Of course, his first being the timeless classic that will live on. One of those songs on Christian Media Spotlight. Glendale Griffin, of course, he was introduced and blasted on the Christian media spotlight scene. Night of Hope 3 with the timeless Run to the Cross. Yeah, who could forget that one?
Which he did a different type spin on that when I hosted him.
Mm-hmm.
He did a different type spin. I'm like, oh,
Well, it's about time for us to get on out of here. But Spud, you want to do us the honors and praying us out, if you would, please, wherever you are around the world or around the web? Would you like to, what?
Well, I looked up Shall Be Saved by itself, and the first thing that comes up was a hangout from June of 2023 with that song.
All right.
All right, let us pray.
Bud, take it away.
Dear Lord, I just thank you for this night, and Lord, I just pray that you be with all of us tonight, be with Red, be with Joe, be with everyone watching tonight, Lord, and continue to be with the ministries, continue to help them grow, continue to help them be blessed, and Lord, I also pray that you be with anyone that might be sick or hurting, give them comfort, give them peace, help them to heal, be with any of those who are traveling, give them safe journeys wherever they're going or if they're traveling home. And Lord, I also pray that you be with those who are grieving, be with them, comfort them, let them know that you are there. And Lord, we just thank you tonight that you are who you say you are, who you have called us to be as beloved children. And Lord, we thank you for all that you're doing, and we just want to praise your name. We want to speak your name, and we want to glorify your name over all the earth. And Lord, I just pray that you help us to keep doing what we are called to do in the image of you, and help us to do it well. And Lord, be with those who are teachers, be with those who are students, and just continue to be with them throughout these school years before it's summer, and help them to all just continue to do the best they can. And Lord, we also just pray right now that you be with those who are serving in the military. Just keep them safe and bring them home safely to their families. In your name that we pray, Lord. Amen.
Amen. All right. Let's kind of give you an idea for what's coming up the rest of the week here on our program. We have got tomorrow, Red's Room, 10 Eastern, 7 Pacific, with Jose Barajas. Noe Jose hosting Saturday, 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific. We have the one and only Kat Lee, our podcast host, hosting Sunday, 9:30 Eastern, 6:30 Pacific. We have the one, the only Sunday Night Music Hangout. Join us back here. Here is also what we've got tomorrow. We're trying this one more time at 10 Eastern, 7 Pacific. Tomorrow morning from 10 to noon, it's the Bob Stanhope episode of Crosstalk with Kat Lee tomorrow morning.
Which now you have the video.
Saturday, tune in at a great time of noon Eastern, 9 a.m. Pacific. Before it goes out to our radio stations, we will have the landmark 200th episode celebration coming up on Saturday. That's the current plan right now. On Saturday, on the Christian Media Spotlight Radio Network, of course, it will go to Angel 95 at 5 p.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. Pacific. But the 200th episode of Christian Media Spotlight takes the air at noon Eastern, 9 a.m. Pacific on Saturday. So that 200th show and our 4-year anniversary is here. We tape that sometime tomorrow. So, yes, Saturday morning, you'll get to hear the 200th weekly episode for 200 weeks in a row. The anniversary is here, 200th episode of the radio program. So, happy anniversary, happy birthday to our weekly radio show, 200 episodes young this weekend. All right, there you go. Big show coming up this weekend. We'll have the first song we ever played on our radio show. We will air that as part of the episode. Plus, we'll air a lot of the artists that we featured on that first show, plus some congratulatory liners from all of you. That's right, that will be on that particular episode. We got a few familiar voices that you will hear on that. If you still have time to submit one in before morning at ministerjoe@gmail.com. you can send up for that. All right. Want to let you know as well, Night of Hope 65. It will have a May Flowers theme. Comes your way Friday, May 2nd. That's right, next Friday. We want to make sure it's a week from Friday, week from tomorrow. We will have our May edition that will come up smelling like roses.
And if I'm
It'll
not
come up smelling a whole lot better than a Dutch oven fart, let me tell you.
And if I'm not mistaken, May 2nd should be Denise's birthday.
Is it really? I'll be darned. There you go. Hugs to Blue. I definitely would, but he's in
With the other?
room. Yeah. I think they might possibly in the process of, but we have another couple of months still to go before it threatens ours, I think, from what the notice I've gotten says. Good evening. Sorry I'm late. Well, better late than never. But, you know.
But I will tell you, Stacy, just go on the replay, watch all the shenanigans.
This show, let me tell you, to summarize it up, mad shoot. Let me tell you, this show was a gas.
That's all you need to know for now, Stacy. Just watch the replay. You'll understand what maybe he's talking about when he says something like that, and then come back to us later and tell us what you thought of the episode of filled shenanigans of music and everything else. We love you, Stacy. We love you.
The only word I can say to this particular episode is don't light a match.
Oh gosh, you made me think of just what you and Chris have talked about with that particular phrase half the time.
Oh, Stacy said had gas.
Oh, what? No. Oh, Stacy, you're gonna make him facepalm before this night's over. No one has it.
Oh, did you really, Stacy? What?
She asked the question. Who has it?
Oh,
no one had it.
Spud had gas. That's an easy one.
No, I did not. No, I did not. Ew. Gross. Shouldn't we play the closing entry?
She says she's sorry. She says she's sorry for having gas, but
I did not have it.
Chewy will forever be scarred from the events of tonight.
I did not have it. And Daquan, I know you're laughing at these shenanigans.
Probably because he's heard that gas before. Let me tell you what.
Ew. Ugh.
Well,
Stacey, you picked a great time tonight for things of starting our own shenanigans. Oh.
Ticket Blue has. Okay, now this morning, that could not have been a truer statement, because let me tell you, that stinker, he was sitting here, maybe it was yesterday, he was sitting here on the sofa. Normally he's fine, normally he doesn't do it, and just one thing out of the blue, he shoots off an SPD right out of his rear end, which happens to be pointing this direction. I'm like, whoa, like, he just didn't even look over. He's dead roll like, oh, sorry, whatever. Like, wow. I'm like, get out of here.
Miriam goes, no. Oh, hi, Poppy Pete. How are you?
Hello, Poppy Pete.
We have missed you on
these
things.
We have incredibly missed you, sir. How are you doing? Hope you are doing well.
And Pete, Red shared your song that you introduced us.
Yes,
you have to go back on replay.
The Australian version of Beans.
Yeah, so you have to go back on replay for that one, Pete.
The magical fruit.
Ew.
Daquan. I ripped one out this morning.
Daquan. Didn't you know not to share that? Like, seriously. Did you not know to not share that? I could have gone a whole show without knowing that one for me. I really could have. And Miriam said, speaking of that.
Well, thank you for sharing, Daquan. Yeah.
Miriam goes, speaking of it.
Speaking of what? Oh, after my birthday dinner. Wait. I ripped one out this morning after the birthday dinner. So, what, did you have birthday dinner last night? Please don't tell me you had birthday dinner this morning and then. Oh,
No.
I'm hanging in there. Wonky who? Oh. Now that just encourages a song. You know, I almost, since Poppy's here, almost want to close with the bonus, wonky donkey, yo. I almost want to just close with a little
do you
wonky
remember?
donkey. For old time's sake,
I remember.
Way to encourage him, Miriam. Way to encourage him.
Do you remember when we actually went with Collingtons against the wall and Wonky Donkey? And it was literally Wonky Donkey and Collington's song? Yeah. Oh, Daquan.
Just now. Oh, okay, all right. Well. Daquan, please don't do it during the 20s need.
Oh, and he said that he's this right now.
Well,
Daquan is very
well,
Daquan is Daquan can't help himself right now.
Well,
Daquan can't help himself right now.
Well.
And Miriam said that she has what Daquan is basically doing.
All right. Okay. All right. So before we get out of here,
you're doing it, aren't you?
Before we get out of here, we're gonna go right from this song into our closing credits. With the plenty of folks who make this one possible, ladies and gentlemen, for old time's sake, Poppy Pete inspired, ladies and gentlemen, we are about to play for you. That's right.
Okay.
By popular demand, the Wonky Donkey song.
Miriam goes, I give my friends gas bill and my email. LOL, bet you thought it was a stinky story. Well, I kind of did when you said that, you said speaking of gas. And then I didn't know it was a gas bill.
Well, we all know if you need some gas, Daquan's your man right now. That's what we can say to that.
But at least Daquan lives in Florida. And Daquan
that's true. That is true. Yeah, it's exactly, Pete. Beans are good for your heart. The more you eat them, the more you. What, Elizabeth?
Oh, Pete, would you like to finish this one for me, please?
Oh, no. See, I defer to you. Beans are good for your heart. The more you eat them, the more you.
Joe, would you like to take it for me? On this one. Oh, come on. Pete, would you like to finish that sentence? Again? You're not gonna let me do, like, oh. Yeah. Daquan also says 28 is getting to him and then he was gassy. Okay, fine, too. How about that? Okay.
No, I mean that it isn't the word that rhymes with heart. The more you eat them, the more you. It isn't the word that rhymes with heart. The more you eat them, the more you.
As Daquan says, fart.
Okay, our work is complete for tonight.
Never make me say that again, you guys.
As we so.
Do you know that word that I just said, that Daquan put in the comments for me? Do you know that when I was little, I considered that the bad F word?
Why am I not surprised? My best friend lives in Florida. Warn them now, Marion. Poppy Pete, however, says, and we'll just leave at this. The more you ? The better you feel. So open up and let him squeal.
Oh, dear goodness gracious. So,
The better you feel, so open up and let him squeal. Oh, Pete, have we missed you? Welcome back, Pete. Oh, the more you fart, the better you feel, so open up and let him squeal. That's what you need to do, right? Just open up and let him squeal.
do we have a song?
Oh, have I got the song for you?
That sounds like a VeggieTales reference.
We thank you for joining us, as always, on the Music Hangout. Before we go to our closing credits, yes, I love the show, says Daquan. We have a little chant going here. Fart, fart, fart. Spud is now giving me a look of disgust and disturbed.
No,
Anyway.
I'm not looking at you like a disgust look. I'm like, why?
Well, before we get to our closing credits of all the people who proudly helped make this show possible, especially on a night like tonight, I can't wait to see the look on some of their faces right now attached to this particular program tonight, and hopefully not attached at the rear. Anyway, because we might have a little, never mind. Here, before Spud damages us, we're going to get to our closing song. It's no, Liz, your face palm is, her face palm is broken. We are going to gas ourselves out of here, and we're going to, don't worry, Spud is going to Dutch oven herself out of here, and we will see you back here next on Saturday for the 200th edition of our radio program. We'll see you Sunday night. I'm off on Red's Room. I'm off on Red's Room this weekend. I will see you all on Sunday night, 9:30 Eastern, 6:30 Pacific. Farts won't have an odor in heaven. You'll be okay.
Why?
So you gotta let all them smelly ones out now, Spud. It's okay. Love each other tonight. Love y'all. We'll see you back here Sunday night for a gas and good time here on the Music Hangouts. For stinky, smelly, wonky, donkey, gassy Spud, Holt House, Joe Neal here. Good night from all of us here. Here is the Wonky Donkey song. Here you go, Mr. Poppy Pete. We'll end with this one tonight. Good night.
No, wait a minute. Shall be saved the wonky donkey?
Right. Because even the wonky donkey needs saving.
Imagine had you played Shall Be Saved last and the wonky donkey before that. The wonky donkey shall be saved. Oh, dear. Oh, dear.
Night, everybody. We'll see you Sunday. Have a great weekend. We'll see you on the radio for our 200th episode on Saturday.
You all.
Love each other tonight. We'll see you.
I was walking down the road and I saw a donkey. How it only had 3 legs. He was a wonky donkey, wonky donkey, wonky donkey, yeah. I was walking down the road and I saw a donkey. How it only had 3 legs and 1 eye. He was a winky wonky donkey, winky wonky donkey, winky wonky donkey. I was walking down the road and I saw a donkey. How he only had 3 legs and 1 eye, and he liked to listen to country music. Yeehaw! He was a honky tonky winky wonky donkey, honky tonky winky wonky donkey. I was walking walking down the road and I saw a donkey how only had 3 legs and 1 eye like this country music, and he was quite tall and slim. He was a lanky honky tonky winky wonky donkey, lanky honky tonky winky wonky donkey. I was walking down the road and I saw a donkey how and only had 3 legs and 1 eye like this country music, is quite tall and slim, and he smelled really, really bad. He was a stinky, dinky, lanky, honky, tonky, winky, wonky donkey. Stinky, dinky, lanky, honky, tonky, winky, wonky donkey. I was walking down the road and I saw a donkey how he only had 3 legs and 1 eye like this country music, was quite tall and slim. He smelled really bad, and that morning he got up early and he hadn't had any coffee. He was a cranky, stinky, dinky, lanky, honky, tonky, winky, wonky donkey. Cranky, stinky, dinky, lanky, honky, tonky, winky, wonky donkey. I was walking down the road and I saw a donkey how only had 3 legs and 1 eye like this country music, was quite tall and slim. He smelled really bad. He got up in the morning and he hadn't had any coffee, and he was always getting up to mischief. He was a hanky, panky, cranky, stinky, dinky, lanky, honky, tonky, winky, wonky donkey. Hanky, panky, cranky, stinky, dinky, lanky, honky, tonky, winky, wonky donkey. I was walking down the road and I saw a donkey how and only had 3 legs and 1 eye like this country music, was quite tall and slim. He smelled really bad. He got up in the morning and he had any coffee. He was always getting up to mischief, but he was quite good looking. He was a spunky, hanky, panky, cranky, stinky, dinky, lanky, honky, tonky, winky, wonky donkey. Spunky, hanky, panky, cranky, stinky, dinky, lanky, honky, tonky, winky, wonky donkey. I was walking down the road and I saw a donkey how